So are they... Yeah, they're done that way. Okay. The observation skill helps you detect hidden objects in the world that can be interacted to reveal helpful loot or information. When you see the observation eye appear, it means something hidden is nearby and that you should follow it to reveal secrets. So where's the... Oh, the eye is there. I like that. That is cool. So I can go into a room. I can look around to see, like, you know, all the blue things to give me the loot, which is great. But when I get close to a secret, it actually leads me to it if I follow the arrow. That is really cool. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing while in combat. So there's 4 Mercy Oxymorphone on this. So I'm going to select them all, and then we will see how much inhaler charge that gives. 1.5. So it's... Wait, is that... So is it like the little notches underneath the healing thing is how many it takes? That doesn't really make sense. Unless different drugs are worth a different amount of charges. So maybe like Oxymorphone are worth, you know, 2 charges each type thing. So this is gin. Doesn't seem to have a secondary effect. Again, which is nice. Okay, so the Exaltation Lung Sanitizer, we can see it says plus 32% inhaler charge. The other items, I didn't notice the percentage, but now I'm thinking there must have been a percentage on them. I have noticed that my camera has gone. I'm going to just turn it off for now, and then I'll try to fix it in a bit. I'll maybe pause the stream and see if we can have a look at that. I had an update go into the, like a Windows update, and I think since that's went on, my camera just cuts in and out for some reason. But we'll continue for now. We're probably going to go for another maybe half hour, and then I'll pause it, pause the stream, pause the recordings, and see if we can get it fixed. Pick up Cadet 4th Class Corbin's journal. This had said it was confiscated in one of the other logs I've seen. The Vigilant was so proud when I was signed to this research facility. But I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I'm lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who needed better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-liddled absent stares, no longer themselves forgetting even where they are, sovereign preserve me. When we first got here, actually, the we were given sort of like we were given some conversation options when we were speaking through the radio, and we were pretending to be somebody else. And we pretended to be confused in that, and the guy actually said, "Oh, you're one of those," and then kind of got panicked and left the conversation. So it makes me, you know, is this like a big cover up? But I don't know if anybody's seen the TV show Firefly or the movie Serenity. Absolutely amazing shows. You should watch them. Something similar happens in that where the corporations or the government did a real bad,
Whoa.
and it kind of got covered up.
What's this doing here?
What's that?
Aberpascal
explosion?
Val were simply
Pascal,
caught in the
do you
explosion.
copy?
I called this on the
Daniel,
ship. I
say
said they
something.
were all going to get
What the fuck just happened?
they're all
I
going to
see
get hurt
smoke.
or died. Died? They're all going to get hurt or dead. It's so cool seeing like the mechanic prosthetic arm in the side. I really like that. So yeah, Oxymorphone give 15% charge. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigated, allowing you to sneak by, perform a sneak attack, or lure enemies into a trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which they can attract NPCs, and anyone outside of that circle will not respond or react to it. I think I'm in for a pretty tough fight here. Those red notches on the map must be enemies. So I need to reunite with the crew, but not yet. Oh, this was on the way back, wasn't it? This is the ship, so the bomb was on the ship. I imagine I don't want to explore too much. Getting a feeling that this might be where I have to go after I reunite with the crew. Although it does look like it's dead end, so maybe I'll have a quick look at it. It'll be fine. The condition can't get worse from now, right? No sprint issues either, like no running out of stamina and stuff. I like it.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Lord, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
No. Avoid the mission. You're lucky to be alive. You need to get yourself back to the ship.
Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it. You too, Commander.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Oh, where is
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an up...
Yep, okay. Let's have a
Tactical
rifle.
report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Did that get stuck up there?
Thinking never made anybody happy. Better take a gander. There you are, you awful rascal. Is that her?
Oh, wow. Oh, this is not good. Come on, pop your head up.
Seeking cover.
Where was the other? I know the others went through that door. I'm also really not doing well with aiming here. Maybe whenever I pause the stream, I'll have a look at the aiming sensitivity and see what feels good. Like this seems like it's good, but at the same time, I'm just not getting the actual aim on people. Bridge is raised. We need to find a way to get the bridge down. So that's an enemy in there. I'm certain we can't just walk up to the window and then that'll be it, right? We'll try. Maybe I can...
Hey, you there!
Yeah.
Come over here at once!
Yeah, I'm here.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
I love that third one, like, it was me. This is an emergency. I need to get the skip labs out once.
By the matriarch, your voice. You're the one I
Oh,
spoke
damn.
to over the intercom, but you're not Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
So I think if we continue to act as though we are confused, maybe he'll think that we're one of the refreshed people. So look, I'm just improvising here. Don't tell anyone, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
What? I've never heard anyone else admit to such a thing. You are braver than I. Unfortunately, your actions will have succeeded in calling my fealty into question. Again, it is of no matter. I am certain my own actions would have doomed me within weeks, if not days. The demerits I have accumulated assured my fate long before I encountered you. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
Okay, this is really cool. We found his book in one of the the little office rooms before, and because we did that, it actually has given us this first option. It's obvious you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you'll just willingly submit to it.
Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
It's on a terminal here? I can try and find a way to help you out with that.
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection.
And what's more perfect and pure than a clean record?
I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure.
No, you wouldn't. With a clean record, they'd have no reason to suspect you of anything.
You do that for me?
Of course, if you let me into the skip labs.
Yes, at once. Glory be to the Protectorate.
Thanks, bro. Need to go and look for loot though, because I really need more healing items. Can we speak to you?
Obliterating final point 0, 0, 0,
No.
0, 1. of microorganisms. All microorganisms
The turret is
are
non-functioning.
enemies of the Protectorate.
Turret? Wait, so can we fix it? What are you doing? So he said the turret is non-functioning. So does this mean we can turn on a turret somewhere that will do a bunch of damage outside? Enable turret. Have I just created problems for myself? Doesn't sound like it. Sounds like things are going okay, actually.
Invasive element.
Oh. We don't have enough trauma kits to be revived. So where does this put us back to? Didn't notice when the autosave button came up. What? Oh, well, the turret thing is definitely worthwhile, so we are 100% doing that. I think there was any loot over there.
The turret is non-functioning. Unctuous ne'er-do-wells.
That turned on. Go back out and loot that guy. Don't know if going through those... Oh, it's that turret. Wait, so if I... Wasn't sure if that was going to start shooting at me. So what? Hold on. So what turret was? Oh. What turret was doing that damage then? Oh, I did it again. I think I need to heal before I go in there. And then pay more attention to the lightning. Oh, it's saved. Interesting. Okay. I guess because I moved up the quarter a little bit, it actually triggered that it was that it had started. So this comes down one by one this way, and it starts at the far end. Yeah, it does. I don't hear that turret doing an awful lot of work out there. So, oh, my... Oh! Did I forget to turn the turret on?
Leader, mind where you step.
I think I forgot to turn the turret on.
Appreciate Protectorate craftsmanship. Contact lost. Remain vigilant. Perfection is perfect.
Well, hold on. I'm so confused by this
I
turret.
advise you decamp directly.
The last time it did a whole load of damage.
Forever vigilant.
For improving position, they up.
It
Serve the sovereign.
Fencer just crazy. I can just okay. Oh no. I suppose I didn't consider guns. come on.
Let's reload. Restoring the balance.
What?
Replenishing my firearm.
Probably a good thing when this went.
Trespass against us.
No,
I don't feel. Cover spot looks much better.
I can't believe I missed that many shots. I don't understand what happened to this though. Did it get destroyed? So this one actually has health, so I think this one will do damage to me if I go in front of it. Somebody's been living down here? I'll leave the sprats alone. There's no need to kill them. Alright, I'm gonna try and run in front of this turret. Nah, I'm not even gonna risk it. I really don't want to use. Oh, I was gonna say I don't want to use any more health items, but I don't have any more health items. Thanks to missing every single shot that I possibly could have hit. Mind repeat duties to the pumping station people. It's come to my attention that the pipes are being drained and refilled sporadically rather than at the appointed times noted in your manual. Should this continue, I'll have no choice but to recommend mental refreshment for the lot of you. Remember, being stationed here at Horizon Point is an honor most protectorate subjects could ever dream of. Do not take this privilege lightly. Was that the only message there? Yeah, it was. And then there is other stuff that can be seen there, but we don't have the skills for it. Gas? That looks like gas. Oh, it's not. But it does get us past that electric fence. That's handy. I could have walked across the bridge. But then saying that, if I went across the bridge, I probably would have had to fight all those guys. Which I ended up having to fight either way. But if the turret had worked like it worked the first couple times before I failed miserably every single time to avoid a basic trap, I wouldn't have had to fight them.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles, he was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
I don't trust her. Not in the slightest. All right, let's have a look at the messages from Cadet Alderman. Hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Warden Yun. I've been conducting a minor yet thoughtful and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I've noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now, this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources, we can dig deeper into the matter to have your permission to proceed. To Cadet Alderman. Cadet, what I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit. Your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts towards finding a cause for the rift's creation. So you have been chosen to do so. From Mechanist Fawn. Warden Yun, your new work order is acknowledged and a roster of specially equipped automechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our time of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely with this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that Mechanist Partible only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Wasn't any other messages in there, was there? No. Okay. Awareness and stealth. Need for this. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they'll become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. So that means there's enemies nearby. I'm going to quickly have a look in these two rooms, and then I'm going to pause the... we'll turn off the stream while I try to work out a few things that have... like with the camera going off and things like that. I also want to change my aiming sensitivity, and I might drop the difficulty of the game because I don't want to be spending a lot of time not progressing through the story. So I might drop it one down to just normal difficulty.